latest story of the hot rod race when the Fords and the Lincoln were setting the pace. That story's true, and I'm here to say, because I was driving that Model A.
Well, sir, it's Thursday night. It is June the 18th, 2026. And as I look at my radar, either you have already gotten rain or you're about to get rain if you're in the Southwest Georgia, Northwest Florida, Southeast Alabama. Now, for those of you that are watching us all over the world, it may not be raining where you are, but we are about to get wet right here at this studio that we are in live right now.
Yeah, I just came from headquarters up there and walked out here and it started to rain.
And you go out and check the satellite.
I went out there and I had to go send a fax to Cleveland.
But anyway, on this wet, rainy night, there it is. It's coming. I hear it, baby. It's rattling. But hey, we welcome you tonight. Charlie Platt, the Dirt Road Sports Show, coming to you live Thursday night, as always, live and in color, all across the World Wide Web and other platforms as we deem necessary. Facebook and YouTube alike. If you're on the Facebook page tonight, do us a great big favor. On your page, reach over, hit the like button, and hit the share button. Share our broadcast on your page. See, it's about exponentially getting our broadcast out there, and that's what happens when you like and share Charlie Platt, the Dirt Road Sports Show live coming to you. And hey, again, don't forget our YouTube channel. Hundreds, almost 350 episodes and archive videos on there for your viewing pleasure. And they're all archived each there in every week order. And so you can go back and watch. Maybe you missed a week, go back and pick it up. Maybe you just want some entertainment. You can't find anything else on TV worth watching.
We got more reruns than Andy Griffith.
Oh man, yes sir, way more.
They're strong now.
Yeah, way more than Andy Griffith. But hey, we are coming all across the great United States of America, foreign countries where it's legal and illegal for us to send this broadcast out. All 57 states, 5 foreign countries, 4 sunken islands, still loud and proud, as always, up there in the great state of Baker County, Georgia. And man, we've had viewers from up there that since day one and are still faithful followers here of Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show. All right. Some of you may be joining us tonight new. Some of you may be just kind of, you were meandering the World Wide Web and you stumbled across this and you like, I don't know about this. So let me tell you who we are. This is an hour and a half long broadcast. We do revelations. We do reflections.
Opinions.
We do opinions.
Viewpoints.
And we are pro Second Amendment. We are, let me get Queasel at it here. He's coming in a little bit late there on the scene, so adding him in. You there, Queasel?
I'm here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Just tell them who we are. We are not here. Let me just get this out of the way first. We're pro Second Amendment. We're pro Christian. We're pro country. Family, working a job.
Husband and wife family, if you will.
Male and female husband.
Yeah, that narrowed it on down, Queasel. There you go.
Bring it on down there.
And
Share it.
We also believe in secure borders, law and order, just common sense. Now, we are not here. I need to get this right out of the gate. We are not here for the next hour and a half to make you feel comfortable. So, if you have come somewhere where you want to feel comfortable about everything we say, you probably are on the wrong channel and probably need to find you. Why don't you find you some Zen music or something of that nature to do? But anyway, that may not align with your value system. We understand that. We hold no ill wills to each his own. We just want to let you know that up front so that maybe you don't get your feelings hurt toward the end of it and you don't be posting on here that we need to make you feel more comfortable, because it ain't going to happen. We're probably going to offend you, but that'll be okay too. But I will give you something you can do right now if you're at Martha's Vineyard and you know that we're going to get you all upset because your values don't align with ours.
I think you done upset somebody anyway, because I don't know a soul in Seattle, Washington, and my phone was ringing in Seattle, Washington. I think you done hit You done stepped
Well,
on somebody's feelings already.
Well, and understand this: the four of us are not sensitive creatures.
No, whoa. We would walk across the street or we would walk through the hot desert to keep from hurting somebody's feelings. That's who we are.
Okay.
All right. So, if you know this show isn't for you, I'm gonna give you something you can do. Got something tonight that you can do. I want you to get you a plane ticket. I want you to, instead of watching us, go online and go ahead and get you a plane ticket and buy your tickets and go and be a volunteer to hand out programs or clean the toilets at the new $850 million Obama Presidential Center south of Chicago, Illinois.
They just said the budget ran over $1 billion. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. It's $30 a head is the cheapest ticket to get in. So, but for those of you that we may not make you feel comfortable and we may not be sensitive to your needs, go
Well,
ahead and take care of that.
how many tickets?
Because they're not going to pay anybody to do anything.
No.
It's
That's
the
what-
dang
how-
cheap. They're not going to pay anybody. Oh, no.
How many
What was
tickets are they gonna have to sell to pull all them to pay all them poor people that did the building that
They're not
are
even gonna pay them.
over $1 million
That's right.
a piece?
They're not going to get paid.
They're going to get paid. And a lot of them was disenfranchised workers, minority vendors, and they ain't going to get paid by Mac Daddy. Mac Daddy ain't going to spend none of his own money, I promise. He gonna find some way to con somebody out of some money. That's all what he's done his whole adult life, been a con shyster. So he going to find somebody out of it.
What really Dr. David Manning be saying about
He's
it?
about to long-legged Mac Daddy.
Hey, Dirt Rose Boys Charlie Platt Live. We give a shout out tonight and salute to one of our ghost towns, the Wiregrass area, Bellefontaine, Alabama.
What?
Bellefontaine, Alabama, South Alabama, right on the border, the Florida-Alabama border, and part of Baldwin County, Alabama.
Oh.
It dates back to 1775, where it shows up on a map of the Southern Indian District of North America, and it was an actual town operating, and it remained on the maps until 1890. Located 12 miles from the Perdido River on the old Pensacola Road. And they had a stagecoach stop and a supper stand, and those were the focal points of the settlement in 1825. Bellefontaine, Alabama, in Baldwin County. Charlie, have you heard of it?
No, that's new one on me. Can I make a little quick comment on the you talking about the Obama bunch? Now, I always thought that the Carters and the Clintons had the two ugliest daughters that anyone could ever present in the public. But after seeing a picture of one of the Obama kids today, they have won the prize. Give it to the Obamas for having the ugliest daughter in the world. Just
I
my
haven't
opinion.
seen a picture of them lately.
I ain't either.
When they were younger.
Oh,
Uglier than Chelsea Clinton?
I tell you what I
Amy
said.
Carter?
Tell me what it is, and I'll tell you what to feed it. Once y'all take a look at it, you'll understand. You need to pull that up so Floyd can comment on that. They just had it on Fox News about an hour ago, and I thought I've seen ugly before in my time, but that's the ugliest, if it is a human, I've ever seen.
You
Well,
ain't nothing wrong with
hold
them.
it
They
now.
get no
I
makeup
don't
on
want to.
them.
I don't want to pick on the child too much. She can't help it. But look what she had to work. They didn't have much to work with to make her.
But now, is Michelle is her mama?
No.
Michelle ain't nobody's mama. Hello.
Hello.
Michelle ain't got the equipment to be birthing no baby. No, I don't know how to birth no baby. I ain't got no equipment.
So, Marvin,
Yes, sir.
this phone call that said Seattle, Washington, you didn't tick nobody off. That was some kind of emergency weather call from somebody named Cottard. I don't know who that is.
I don't know.
That's what it said. It says all severe thunderstorm warning for Colquitt, Georgia. Cottard weather. Who is that?
Have no
Never
idea.
heard of that.
Never heard of that.
Folks
You know,
hacking.
ain't nobody gonna think nothing gonna happen if they don't hear that Weather Channel voice of yours.
I know. They be
telling them.
they be out there trying to fish in it if I
Yeah.
don't come on there with the and let them know, what's going
Yeah.
on. Or either I'm sure our attorney hadn't chimed in, but he is he's a shade tree meteorologist too.
He the shade tree heap of things.
He tells that weather right now. He put it on there. He better than the Weather Channel. The people I've been watching the Weather Channel today. Everybody in the South knows how to pronounce and enunciate Picayune of Mississippi. Picayune. Everybody.
I bought a goat there.
Them Picayune. Everybody.
Ain't your mama's dad?
Not the weather folks on the Weather Channel.
How do they call it?
Picayune, Mississippi.
Well, that locally over here, 18's got a little boy that calls Tupelo, Mississippi, the birthplace of Elvis, Tupelo.
Tupelo.
But over here, we so behind. If you tune into a certain news leader station, you're gonna be seeing political ads for two guys all the way through Tuesday, and the election was last Tuesday.
Are they gonna still bill them for them?
Political advertising is paid for up front.
Oh, that's right. You have to pay for that up front. So they can get their money's worth.
That's why they still run a political ad. Surely you jest. Surely that's
Listen.
So did they not run the ads before the election on purpose?
Oh yeah. But what they did, Queasel, I figured it out, and I made a couple calls. Folks at these agencies didn't correct themselves. Look on your calendar. Will Tuesday be the 22nd? It will be, won't it?
That's right.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
With two different agencies, when they set these schedules in, wanted to end on Tuesday, election day, but instead of election day, they both went a week out ahead of it. So these commercials are running all the way through Monday and Tuesday because they paid for it. And do you think that anybody's going to refund anybody's money these days?
No, that money gone.
Heck no.
Well, and he's right though. You have to pay because I remember at the liberal territory, you have to pay by law. You have to pay for ads up front. You can't charge them.
That was by Terry Two's law. That probably wasn't by the Georgia law.
Have you ever known a politician that you'd be afraid wouldn't pay?
Now I know why Al Sharpton ain't never run for political. You got to pay up front.
That's it. You can't run.
Al can't run.
I tell you something else about it. This kind of, and you see, I figured it out years ago. That's why you see so many of these things. The politicians pay the lowest rate card. In other words, if I'm selling the Dirt Road Sports and Charlie Platt commercials for $25 and everything else at the station's $1,000, that 25 is what the lowest rate being made is what the politicians pay.
Cheap.
But they have to pay that.
Cheap, all of them.
Yep.
Well, here's something
If
that
I
ain't
have
cheap.
if I have to get off for a second, boys, I just had a lightning strike right behind the cabin. That's why the dog went crazy. I'm surprised y'all didn't hear it. It jarred everything.
There he is right there. Hey, we'll be right back. Y'all hold on. Don't turn the channel. We'll be right back.
Looking to buy or sell quality cattle with folks you can trust? Head on over to Seminole Livestock Auction, located on Highway 91 North in Donaldsonville, Georgia. Every Monday at 12 noon, buyers and sellers come together for a fast-paced, dependable cattle sale you can count on. Whether you're moving a few head or managing a larger operation, Seminole Livestock Auction delivers a fair market value and a smooth professional experience every time. With years of experience and a reputation built on honesty and service, this is where the Wiregrass area does business. Have cattle to sell or questions about the market? Call Gerald Mock today at 229-524-2305 and let him take care of your cattle sales needs. Seminole Livestock Auction, Highway 91, Donaldsonville. Sell every Monday at noon. Be there.
Medication he's on.
Everything okay, Charlie?
Yeah, everything seems to be okay.
Y'all,
Nothing went off.
you and the Florida didn't get no call from Seattle, Washington about the
I
weather.
didn't get no call.
I ain't got one.
Nope.
Well, listen,
All I see we half the county, including the cities, in a thunderstorm warning. The bottom half is not, but they still a bunch of red coming up from Florida up our way on the radar and moving over. All of southeast Alabama's full.
It done quit raining now. It's still calm here. That's not
That
a good
ain't
sign.
good. That you don't want.
It's
You don't
not,
want
man.
that to happen.
There's not a leaf blowing out my door there.
Y'all better hold on.
Yep.
Well, ain't but one thing we can do.
Yeah.
The Lord be with us.
Yeah, we good.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we're gonna be like the post office. We're gonna be broadcasting rain, sleet, snow, or hail.
Well, if we got electricity, we will. Now, we gonna go as long as we can.
Can I do a little public service announcement here for a quick?
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
We got a situation going on that was brought to my attention earlier last week. Uh, Actually, after we did the show last Thursday night. Y'all heard about these data centers, hadn't you?
Well, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. They trying to put one in up in Henry County, right up above Headland, right outside of Newville up there. And I think a lot of things has been kind of done that was kept kind of quiet for a while, but the words done got out. So if you're in one of these communities and you hear something like that is going to take place, put your ear to the ground, find out what's going on. And if there is a meeting, go to the meeting and find out what these things are all about. Everything I've seen is negative. They take up a lot of electricity. They use a lot of water. And I got a friend up in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Tried to call him the other night and he didn't answer. I called him the next day. I said, "You must have been asleep." He said, "No, didn't have no power." They got one of those things in Lawrence County, Tennessee. And since they put it in up there, they have little power blackouts from time to time. So, you know, just pay attention to what's going on around you. A lot of times folks will try to slip things in on you before you know what's happened. Does that make sense?
You right, 100% right. They keep us. We like mushrooms. Keep us in the dark. Feed us bull.
Feed you
And the
what?
Feed you bull. That's Travis Tritt's song.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember that one?
Oh, yeah.
Or do you like Travis Tritt?
Oh, I love Travis Tritt. I'm a member
And
of.
he didn't finish the bull part.
I got you.
he left that.
Because he tried to sell records.
Oh yeah.
See, we're not selling
No,
records.
we're not selling.
See, I can say it, but then that would offend some people out there. I know.
But I want to show you something that ain't no bull, folks. This ain't no bull right here.
Whoa, look at that.
Yep,
You know where that is, don't you?
Yeah,
I shelled some of them last night.
Yeah, let me tell you something about them peas you see right there. That's what they call a whippersnapper pea. You ever heard of them, Queasel?
Oh, I shelled a pan full of them last night.
Well, that's what was going on. I went out there to visit. I took my friend Mr. Charles and Miss Pam picked up some cantaloupe the other day, day before yesterday, and they was out there. Each one of them had a pan in their lap, shelling peas by hand. When you shell them by hand, you don't have to pick through them and do all that kind of stuff.
Mash them.
You don't mash them all up and bruise them all up. But ain't them some pretty peas right there?
Look at them,
And you talking about good? That is a good eating pea. But
he said you just about have to shell them by hand, don't you, Queasel?
Yeah, because the pod is so long. I can't remember the name. He told me the name of it, but he called me Tuesday. He said, "Your wife wants some more than peas like I gave her last year." I said, "Yes, sir, she does." So I flew out there Tuesday Tuesday night and got a bag of them, and then me and her, she shelled some of them. Then last night after we got back from we had to run up to Fort Gaines for a little while. We got back home, sat down and shelled the rest of them last night, and this morning she got up and blanched them and got them babies in the freezer. But now they are some good eating. Let me tell you, they some good eating.
See, that's something you won't see on Martha's Vineyard. People sitting around shelling peas.
Yeah.
You will not see that. You probably will not see that in the Bronx, New York.
They didn't know.
Probably will not. Probably will not see that in Detroit, Michigan, or Chicago, Illinois.
Don't even know how to shell a pea.
Don't know
Much
how to
less
shell a pea.
blanch one.
Bale and put them on a sheet.
They'd starve to death before they'd sit there and shell a mess of peas to eat.
Yeah.
They would starve to death right there. You give them a pan full of peas and say, "Here, shell these," and you give you something to eat. I ain't shelling your peas. Get out of here with that.
Well, look at him. What Floyd had the other night, y'all.
That's
what
what
I'm
I'm
talking
talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Queasel.
That's shell cracker, and that's some of them zucchini French fries and some regular French fried potatoes. That that's the first time I ever had zucchini, cut up like French fries like that. And
How was
Charlie told me about them. He talked about how good it was. Well, I had the opportunity to eat some the other night out at Mr. Ricky Bracewell. He has a fish fry out there periodically, and I get invited to it. But there was some good fish right there now, Queasy.
I
And
bet they
Mr.
was.
John Weaver caught those fish. He caught a natural hamper full of them and gave Ricky a bunch of them, and they were cleaned right and they were cooked right.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Perfect, cooked perfectly.
Hey, y'all don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Looking for great food, a welcoming atmosphere, and a place that just feels like home? Come on down to TK's Bar and Grill in Colquitt, Georgia, right there at 571 North Cuthbert Street. TK's is serving up fresh, flavorful meals that keep folks coming back again and again. Whether you're stopping in for a quick lunch or sitting down to unwind with friends over supper, you'll taste the difference in every bite. We're open Monday through Friday for lunch and Wednesday through Friday for supper. Call ahead and we'll have it ready for you at 229-254-7850. TK's Bar and Grill. Great food, great atmosphere, and a great experience right here in good old Colquitt.
Speaking of that announcer there, here's a picture that goes back to about, I'm going to say around 2012, 11 or 12, somewhere in that neighborhood.
That's about right.
Somewhere in that neighborhood. That was at the historic Olive Theater, very first show. That actually was what springboarded the Dirt Road Sports.
Yeah, that was live performance. That was
Yes, it was.
Sold out. It was sold out.
Yeah.
Audience.
And
Standing room only, if you will.
Floyd, tell them who those.
Well, all of those are Miller County women right there. Now, Miller County has produced some very, very attractive women in its history, but there's three sisters in there, and then the one on the right is the world famous Ruhu Phillips man on the right. That was just the voice that you heard speaking on the TK's advertisement, the TK's. But that's her, and the three sisters that you see there are Miss Deborah, Miss Becky, and Miss Ginger Cook. Now that was they come from a spring of beautification, if you will.
Yeah.
All springs do not produce clear, beautiful water, but the spring that they came from, in fact, all four of them.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, TK's mama was one of their sisters. Terry Pickles' mama, Sue, was one of their sisters.
Another beautiful one.
Yes.
Hold
But
it.
anyway, they were
Hey,
there gracing us at the Olive Theater. Beautiful women.
Marvin?
What do you say?
I don't know.
Marvin, you need to interrupt and do your thing. I just got a tornado warning from Miller County.
Oh, mercy.
I made one's on the ground somewhere.
It'll do it automatically.
South looks like it is going to be in the south.
Tornado siren's going off. I hear it right now.
Where's it at, Queasy?
Southwest to south central Miller County.
Yeah, I
looks
see
like
it right
it'd be
there.
headed north, headed right. Looks like if it keeps that trajectory, it could be going straight for the city of Colquitt.
Yep, I see it right there. Yeah, guys, if y'all wherever y'all are, y'all hunker down. Be particular. We're gonna stay live with you as long as we can.
Keep giving you these updates as long as we can on what's going on.
Yeah, there is a tornado warning for Miller County. Let me pull back up my radar here. It's actually Seminole County, most all of Seminole County, including Iron City, and coming up to the south of Colquitt, and the trajectory of it coming straight for the city if it hangs in. Now this is a Charlie, help me with the terminology. This would be a radar
Doppler indicated.
Doppler indicated.
Doppler
Doppler
indicated.
That doesn't mean that it's on the ground, but it does mean that it is a Doppler indicated in there. And the siren.
Take it seriously, because we had two over here in Southeast Alabama yesterday, and they were Doppler, and then they were both confirmed. They were small. They didn't stay on the ground, but just a minute or so. We were blessed, but pay attention to what's going on, folks, and take it serious.
Yeah, and if you'll remember, there was a tornado not long ago over in Headland, and it just out of the blue on a thunderstorm, and it knocked the house off the foundation.
That started at one of your favorite shopping places down at Ronnie's in Cowards. It's where thing started spinning right there. It went over Channel 18. Boy was doing the weather coverage when it went over, and it's thunder. It's getting bumpy around here again.
Yeah. This is the first tornado warning I've seen issued on this storm that since it's come into the tri-state area, Charlie.
That's the first one. That's the first one since the western part of Mississippi, if you want to get technical. There hasn't been anything else. Mobile this way has not had a tornado warning.
Yeah.
I'm telling you what,
I'm dead calm.
I'm hearing that siren all the way out here.
Yeah, we hear it loud. So hey guys, if y'all are
we watching it. I got my eyes on it.
Yeah, y'all just stay safe. We're gonna stay here with you.
We'll keep coming back with back with updates.
Yeah, me and Floyd's here. If we have to get under the couch over there,
we in the rock. We in a rock building.
So
we're in the rock.
That's right. That's it. Well, we trying to keep people advised on the show what it's doing. We got it on radar. We watching it.
Carl Crescentman, be careful too down there. It's about where it originated down there around Bascom, where you don't.
Right.
In fact,
okay.
Carl's got a pretty good thunderstorm going on down there right now.
I see it. Hey, y'all stay safe. We'll be right back.
If you're all mixed up about the body that you're in, there's a man down south that'll change you from a rooster to a hen. They call him Castrating Carl because that's his trade. It won't take him long when he opens up his blade. He'll slice and dice, and in a minute he'll be done. You'll be a tranny, but you'll never be a granny, and your daddy will never have to call you son. Castrating Carl, the man with the plan. He's from Bascom, where you don't have to ask him, are you a woman or a man? He'll slice and dice, and in a minute he'll be done. You'll be a tranny, but you'll never be a granny, and your daddy will never have to call you son.
All right. Hey, if you're just tuning in to us, there is a tornado warning right now for Seminole and Miller counties. It's a polygon for southern Miller County, and a lot of it cuts the whole Seminole County in half all the way through Donaldsonville, Iron City, and all of that. I don't know when it'll be expiring, but anyway, if you are in that area and you are watching us, if you're in the Iron City area, Donaldsonville area, up into the southern Miller County, up toward the city of Colquitt area, just please be particular. Please watch.
Tell them to signal us if you got anything on that.
Yeah, give us any updates if you're out in the area there, and wherever you are in there. If you got any, if it's windy or whatever, just throw up here on the comments so all the viewers can see, and we'll try to. We want to make sure everybody stays safe. That's our first and foremost thing. But just try to keep each other informed. But I don't have it did not say that it has not expired as of yet, so it's still an active tornado warning. Again, repeating what Charlie said from his years of weather, it is a Doppler indicated, meaning Doppler radar picked it up that there was rotation in the clouds, and so therefore it would be not necessarily on the ground, but it could be. Yeah,
They have not confirmed it. Yeah, I'm watching David Paul, and the
Yeah, I
area of
got
rotation has kind of died down a little bit.
you.
And
Yeah,
Steam Mill is the area where the center of rotation is right now, a little bit above that, heading toward the Donaldsonville area. But
yeah.
but
That's up near the river.
and they're saying though that there is no here's the good news: there is no debris
Yeah.
showing
What
up.
would that be?
And
A debris
yes,
field,
sir.
Charlie?
Yeah, yeah.
I got you. Okay.
So
It's
it's
down there around your way, coming
Yeah.
up from Decatur.
Hey, y'all post in. Well, let us know y'all okay out there. I mean, somebody
Yeah.
called Preston, said he had a shower out there, but hey, y'all just let us know we okay. We love y'all, and we just want to make sure everybody's okay and want to keep everybody safe. We need the rain. And I think we're gonna get it. We had here at Colquitt one day this week in an hour and a half, 4.5 inches. Is that right?
I got 4 inches here one time.
Yeah, in like an hour and a half.
An hour and a half. And the day before that got 2 inches. So I've had about 7 inches here since it started.
We went from, you think about it, when we were here about 2 months ago, and I mean it was bone bare dry. Had not rained, that pond had gone dry, and now. But the Lord knows best.
Well, He sends the rain. He makes the rain. He provides the rain, and He sends it to us.
Yeah, that is
exactly.
That is
We
it.
ain't got nothing to do with that.
Yep.
We have no control over the weather, y'all.
Nope.
Do not listen to Al Gore and John Kerry.
No.
They're calling me. They want your money.
That's it. That is it. Do not listen to
You know, I
them.
wonder what's going on in Panama City down there. You know,
Yeah.
they got all kind of.
Oh.
I imagine, you know, some of our good friends are
Yeah.
down there now, and
Yeah. Yeah.
if you could let us know what's going on down there in
Yeah.
Panama City. I know that's a
It
destination for everybody and has been forever.
ain't even raining. It ain't even
Right.
raining down there
Really?
right now. I'm
Well,
looking at the radar.
actually got something for him.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find it here. This is a tribute to Panama City,
No, I'm in
Florida.
Carl.
I'll let y'all see that. How
Yeah,
about
yeah.
we do that?
Put it up tribute to
Yeah.
Panama.
I got it.
My buddy called me early this morning. Said, pack your bags, you're going with me. We're heading down to Florida, to Panama City Beach, the Redneck Riviera. Hey, that's a honky-tonk paradise. There'll be lots of women. Now hear that water's nice. We'll stay out all night. We'll stay out all night. Burning the sun all day. Burning the sun all day. We can float around on an inner tube. Let the tide carry us away. We'll stay out all night. We'll stay out all night. Burning the sun all day. Burning the sun all day. When it's time to head back home, we'll hang around for another day. We'll stay out all night. Bikinis on the beaches, music in the bars, boats out on the water, underneath the stars. We'll run out of money just trying to pay our drinking bill, just like Jimmy Buffett and Margaritaville. We'll stay out all night. We'll stay out all night. Burning the sun all day. Burning the sun all day. We can float around on an inner tube. Let the tide carry us away. We'll stay out all night. We'll stay out all night. Burning the sun all day. Burning the sun all day. When it's time to head back home, we'll hang around for another day. We'll stay out all night. lotion out here, I think. Stole my inner tube. He's out there feeding the sharks. Where's Riley at? He's around here somewhere.
Panama City, Florida.
Any of that look familiar to any of y'all out there? Some of you mamas and daddies, y'all recognize that La Vila when your credit card comes in and it used to come in that La Vilas that wrote across it there. Any of y'all mamas and daddies recognize any of that?
Oh, got another one popped up behind this one. Hang on, Queasel. Hang on. Hold on. I got wait your mic. Hold on. All right. Say that again.
I went and got my work computer and I got my work radar up here now. The nothing popped up coming into the south part of Seminole County, just on the edge of the Decatur County line, a little more southern trajectory than the other one. It looks to be, if they extend the cone, it would be in the southeast, far southeast corner of Miller County. But it popped up just northeast of Marianna.
Yeah, Iron City and could be Brinson, both in the
So,
trajectory.
hey, if y'all listening, now ain't the time to be planning on talking about where you're gonna go. Now's the time to go
Get there.
to your safe spot.
Yeah.
I know, you say, well, it's just they always cry wolf. Well, I've seen it where the wolf showed up. So y'all pay attention to it. I hope everybody has got some way of getting an emergency message.
Yep. And but there, Shingler, our resident attorney and weatherman, posted that it was southeast, headed northeast is where it was.
It is
where it was headed.
Headed northeast into, like I say, if it keeps the trajectory, it's going to come through the northwest part of Decatur County, southeast part of Miller County, and into the southern tips of Baker and the southwest corner of Mitchell County.
This one, the second one, it's initiating down around Greenwood.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Down around Bascom.
That's it.
Ain't too far from Bascom.
Hey, while we're here, I know she's joined on here, Susan Middleton Turner. She sent me this last week. That is her mama right there on a, what was her name?
Lorraine.
Miss Lorraine Middleton. And that was her daddy's tractor, I think. That's what year would you say that'd be probably?
That'd be in the 50s. Yeah. That's in the 50s. That 54, 53, 54, early 50s, mid 50s. Yeah. That's a pretty good size international tractor right there now.
Yeah, that is. Anyway, all right.
Let me say this. There is another line. Once this comes through and it kind of calms down, there is another line over around Covington County to my west right now, and it looks stronger than the one that we're dealing with right now. I hate to say
agree.
that, but
yeah, there's two tornadoes just outside of Mobile around Molino and
Bay Minette.
There's two over there. Yep.
Now, who would have thought it would have fired up after dark when the temperatures had gone down, went all day without a tornado warning anywhere in the state of Alabama?
We didn't have any rain all day here today. We had none.
No.
We didn't have any rain. There was a drizzle, a sprinkle or two along, but nothing.
Jerry Smith said it ain't even raining. Not even raining in Mexico Beach.
Well, that's down there close to Panama City. They still at La Vila's down there. They can't rain on that down there. What you talking about, man? Hey, let's boogie.
Oh gosh.
There ain't no more La Vila, Floyd.
I know it's gone.
Yeah.
You know
You
who
know what?
about the second or the third customer at La Vigla was?
You.
It was me and Nadine and Frog Will and Cookie Cat. In about
Go ahead.
1970 or it's about 71, we were down there cruising around one Sunday afternoon, and it wasn't even Panama City it hadn't even opened up. It was like in February. We were cruising. Didn't have nothing else to do, so we rode down to Panama City, and we rode up, and it was a tin shack, a tin lean-to shack, and we pulled up there and we got us a some kind of rum drink or something. Is what we got.
Mm.
Yeah, it was a rum drink, and it was good.
One of them,
We was either the second or the third customers at the what become La Vilas.
Uh-huh.
That,
Now
that,
it's Tootsie's Orchid Lounge.
you know, and I think about this. This would have been about 1971 probably, and I think I had just bought a new. It was either I think it was a 40. It was a 4020. I had bought a new 4020 John Deere tractor.
Go
Just
ahead.
thinking
Big
it was
dog.
about 72 or $7,300. What if I'd had taken that 72 or $7,300 and bought some property, adjoining the tin shack?
You probably could
I
have.
could have. I could have bought the tin. I could have bought La Villa
La Villa.
for 75.
We could have been broadcasting live from La Villa.
from La Villa. Yeah.
Mm.
Well, what would we have called it? Floyd's Place.
How much was that? How much was that tractor new?
It about $7,400, something like that.
Somewhere around 2000, 2001. I think I bought one for a fella at auction over there at Sahatchee for $10,000.
Wow.
Well,
Hey, y'all hold with us. Hold with us. We'll be right back.
Oak Pond Nursery and LAE Farms are proud sponsors of dirt road sports in our local community. At Oak Pond Nursery, we are dedicated to helping your landscape thrive all year long. Located at 3796 Travelers Rest Road in Newton, Georgia, we are your premier wholesale destination. Whether you're looking to re-landscape your home or business, or you just want to introduce some simple, beautiful elements to your yard, we've got something for everyone. Our incredible availability and selection features liners, perennials, annuals, hanging baskets, shrubs, as well as a wide variety of trees. And yes, we even sell blueberry plants, so you can take a piece of the harvest home with you. So come see us, because at Oak Pond Nursery, when it's not blueberry season at LAE Farms, it's always plant season. We hope to see you soon.
great commercial.
Good folks right there. LAE Farms. Hey guys, if you're just joining us, don't forget there are two tornadoes warnings back to back, kind of there. The first one, which is impacting us, Seminole County, about 15 minutes ago, it was 7 miles southwest of Donaldsonville, headed northeast at 35 miles an hour. I'm relaying this from our resident meteorologist, Mr. Billy Shingler, and it is two tornado warnings back to back on that right now. And so if you are in the area, in our North Florida area, down around Greenwood, Bascom, up to the edge of Seminole County, over to Iron City, Brentson, and into the edge of southern Miller County, it could be in your path, or you could be in its path.
it should expire in about 11 minutes.
Okay.
I don't want to add misery in here, but I'm monitoring one. The meteorologist just said there's an area just south of Mariana that's looking like it's possible of having rotation in it. So
There's a line from Mariana across to Chipley, just east of Bonifay.
that's right.
Well, hey, we're going to keep you updated right here. Don't turn the channel.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned. We're going to keep you updated. We're going to keep, we got our finger on the pulse of it and what's going on. We're going to keep you informed. If you've got news to report to us, if if it's come through you or it's there and you want to give us an update, please just make sure you stay safe. That is the number one thing, is we want your safety to be the number one thing?
Be careful out on the roads. I'm hearing calls on the radio now of debris. I know on Griggs Lucille and 91 South, tree debris and that kind of stuff in the road. So be careful if you're out driving. Make sure you got your lights on bright where you can see, and ain't nothing in that big a hurry. So slow down and take your time.
Yeah. Hey guys, news flash here. Floyd sent me today. The California legislature is trying to pass a law that will let children of any age divorce their parents.
Yeah, it's like what you call it when you have a divorce, a no contest divorce. Yeah, they can do whatever they can be 12 years old and their parents they're mad with the parents and they want to divorce the parents, and the state of California comes in and takes the children out of the home and puts them in foster care or in some state approved facility there. And basically what all of this is designed to do is to take your children away from you. And that's the point of all of this, all of these stupid socialist Democrat, communist Democrats. They want to control your children. That's been the point the whole time. That's one of the deals here with all of this. But it started out with the LGBT, with the equal rights and all that, but it has progressed now. They want to take your children from you and re-educate them as to how awful that you are, number one. But they're coming for your children.
Let's go back. I know you've told some colorful stories about your mama.
Mm-hmm.
What was it, Miss Clara?
Her name was Clara.
Yeah, Miss Clara.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you talked about how that, at church she'd give you, say, "I'm gonna tend to you."
She wouldn't say it. She would mouth it.
I'm gonna tend to you. You read her lips.
That's just what she was saying. Yeah.
You'd have gone up to her when you 8 or 9 years old and said, "I want to divorce you and Daddy." And
she said, first of all, she said, "What's a divorce?" She said, "What's a divorce?" and then I would have picked myself up off the ground, but and I would not have been permanently injured,
That's right.
but I would have been I would have been temporarily out of commission. But it's like my daddy told y'all. I might have told y'all this before on the TV show about what my daddy told me about a motorcycle. I put in for a motorcycle when I was 12, 13 years old. I want a motorcycle. I want a motorcycle. Daddy, he said, "I ain't buying you no motorcycle, boy. Go on and hush about the motorcycle." And I said, "I want a motorcycle, Dad. I want a motorcycle. I want about the motorcycle." Kept on. He said, "I won't hear about the motorcycle no more. I ain't buying you no motorcycle." So anyway, it went on a little while there, and he said, "Okay, I want a motorcycle." He said, "Okay, then you can have a motorcycle." I said, "Yeah, I said, good." I said, "When?" He said, "When you get your own mailbox." I don't know, some of you up in some of you up in Virginia might not understand that, but we do down here in South Georgia. Rural people understand that. When you get a mailbox, that means you have some responsibility. So you ought not to be able to divorce your mom and daddy until you get your own mailbox. And then you have basically divorced them until you want to go to them and see if they can bail you out with some money or something, which it never ends. So.
Had a report from Brian Pickle in Korea, 40.43 inches of rain and no wind to speak of thus far.
Got a half inch.
About a half inch of rain in Korea.
Well, it's just as calm as it can be out there. Yeah. There's a leaf blowing nowhere out here at the old original Garden of Eden. We calm. I wish we could hear from some of our folks other than Pickle there. We need to hear some of y'all. Give us some report. Give us some update. Well, we're trying to be community-minded people. We're trying to offer y'all some information that's worthwhile to you.
And they have not expired as of yet, I don't think.
Well, they're still out there.
No, they're still on. Let's see what they got. 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. 5 on one and just about 5 on the other, about 4 something on the other one. But the other interesting thing is that they have not expanded the cone, so maybe the atmosphere is calming down a little bit.
Mike Eford said he finally called us. He watches us on reruns, but the power's been out for nearly 2 hours between Cowarts, Ashford, and the Enon community.
I'm watching this, and they're showing, you know, once in a while they'll show what wind speeds are. Now, this is not the one y'all dealing with. This is the one that we're all fixing to have to deal with. It's west of Enterprise, and they're showing some straight line winds at 78 miles an hour. And this system is moving this way.
Is that the one that's over around Andalusian Op, Elba back in there, went that way?
It's already made it to east of Op now, but yeah, it goes back over that way. But the heavy part about it is south and east of Op and heading toward Enterprise. A big line of it.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what.
I don't think a lot of us gonna get a lot of sleep tonight if y'all want to know the truth about it.
Hey, we'll be right back, and then we're going to go to trivia time on Charlie Platt, the Dirt Road Sports Show.
And just like that, I'm back to loving life again.
Just like that, we are back for our 6th season at the Peach Depot, located on Highway 84 in Iron City, inside an 1890s train depot. It is our goal to provide you with the freshest local produce and other goodies that you will love. Come in and enjoy our homemade peach and strawberry ice cream, boiled peanuts, jellies, local honey, and of course, our delicious peaches. Peas, butter beans, and field corn will be available soon. Find us on Facebook at The Peach Depot and stay up to date with what we have in store every week. We are The Peach Depot, your local, family, historic produce market.
Hey, y'all looking for something cute, custom, and full of Southern charm? You've got to check out Southern Hissy Fits right on the square in Colquitt. From custom embroidery, personalized t-shirts, to stylish tumblers, unique gifts, soy candles, jewelry, custom wreath sashes, custom barred quilts, and boutique apparel. Southern Hissy Fits has a little bit of everything with a whole lot of personality. Need something custom for your business, team, or special occasion? They've got you covered with quality work and hometown service you can count on. Stop by and see them at 209 West College Street in Colquitt, or give them a call at 229-308-3360. And be sure to catch Trivia Time on Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show, sponsored proudly by Southern Hissy Fits. Southern Hissy Fits, where your style comes with a little Southern attitude.
There's the two.
All right, guys, here's a trivia question tonight.
Whoa.
Sir, Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show, brought to us by Southern Hissy Fits. Year, make, and model. You got to get them all three.
I know the make and model.
Year, make, and model.
I might can get close on the year, but I know the make and model.
And if you want to throw in that extra part in there, the
designation
part.
part.
The designation part, that'd be even bonus point.
Yeah, big bonus.
At Queasel, before you joined us, they showed me that, and guess what?
What?
I got it all right.
He got it right.
Well, the blind hog find acre every now and then.
Every now and then. I roll
Year,
around
make,
one
and
of them
model.
things.
And what'd you call it? The other thing I was looking for on it?
The designation.
Designation on it. Yeah. Would love to if you could throw that in there. Yeah, year, make, and model, and if you know the designation, that'd be great too.
Had a big motor in it.
Floyd, you had one, didn't you?
Yeah.
Just like it almost?
Yeah.
Wow. How fast would it run?
I think it didn't matter about how fast it would run. I wasn't worried about how fast it would run. I worried about how comfortable it was going to be when I got there.
That's a tale if I ever heard it.
I was built for comfort,
not speed.
Not speed.
Oh, okay. When were you built for speed? Earlier than that?
In the 60s.
Oh, okay.
Mid to late 60s speed.
You ain't built for speed now?
I am not built for speed right now.
64 Thunderbird, nope. 68 Thunderbird, nope.
That's when a car was a car.
Yeah.
It's a metal in that thing.
You had an identity if you had a car back then. Whatever kind of car you drove identified you. And that was it.
What would I have drove if I'd have come along in the 60s?
You'd have drove a Nash Rambler.
That's it. That's it.
3 on the column, Rambler American. That's what you would have drove. A white Rambler American, 2-door, 3 on the column.
You ain't never had much shame.
Well, yeah, anybody that drive a car like that would not have any shame.
Reckon could he handle the 3 on the column?
No.
Yeah. Actually, when the Rambler American actually had 3 in the dash, it wasn't on the column; it was in the dash.
You know, the Rambler was the first car I ever saw that had a push button dash. You know,
That's
the
right.
gears was on the
All right, that first tornado warning has expired. The other one is still on, and the cone brings it just south of Brinson, Iron City area. But the one that was for Miller County has expired. They allowed it.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Let them all. Let Lord make them all go away.
Thank you, Lord. Protect our
that
people.
other He's fitting to expire in just a minute.
69 Ford Thunderbird, Susie. That's not right. Your man, I swear, Queasel, Floyd's cousin, he got it right down to the whatever Floyd the add-on to it. Look right there.
Yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, that's him right there.
100%. He got it all, not the year, make, and model, but the what you call it?
The designation.
The designation.
Landau.
His first one wasn't right. He had to go back to the drawing board.
With the suicide doors.
Yeah, no, it ain't an LTD either.
No, it ain't no LTD.
He got it. We got to give him credit on this. This is David Kimbrell from Gainesville, Georgia. It is a 1971 Ford Thunderbird Landau designation.
What does the Landau mean? Tell me that.
That was the designation. That was, you had in your Ford deal, in your Ford car, you had your custom. Then you had your Galaxy, and had your Galaxy 500 XL. That was the designation. Mm-hmm. That was the badge that was on it.
Didn't it have to do with the roof too, Floyd?
Yeah, the Landau was half vinyl, half hard.
That's right.
Mine was all vinyl.
Well, you sporting in it?
I don't know where I was or not. I done all right.
But was yours a Landau?
Yeah, it was Landau. Of course it was.
And it had a solid vinyl roof?
Had a solid roof on
it. Thick stuff, right?
Sorry, but you thinking about something else, Queasy. Please just stay in your lane now.
I'm pretty much in that lane.
All right, let's talk to KWG Plumbing, Kenneth Wayne Garney. He's licensed in Alabama. He's licensed in the state of Georgia. 229-220-6694. All your plumbing needs in Alabama and Georgia. If you ain't flowing, he'll get you going. And we got him on the phone right now, live on Dirt Road Sports and Charlie Platt Live. Brother Wayne, how are you?
Yes, sir. Doing loud and clear. Doing good. Watching it rain. Trying to listen to y'all. Y'all doing a good job on the weather report.
Yes, sir. Y'all safe out there at y'all's place?
Yeah, in Floydtown, we looking good. We must have got an inch of rain in 30 minutes, seemed like. Kind of slowed up right now. It was raining so hard one time when I look across, you couldn't hardly see the trees, and then it lighten up, you see them.
Well, what's been going on with you? I know we didn't get any pictures. Floyd said you couldn't go fishing, so tell us what's been going on in your world.
Well, we went down to the coast, went to Apalachicola Saturday morning, intentions of bay fishing Saturday and offshore fishing Sunday. And, of course, when we got there, on the way down there, we got about halfway there, we got a text saying the weather changed. And so we fished white capping and wind to where if you wasn't holding on to the boat, you were going overboard. Mm-hmm. In the bay with 4-foot waves. It was just unreal.
Oh, mercy. That's too much.
We ended up with one mullet in the cast net. One of the other guys on the boat caught a legal redfish and a flounder. And then other than the fish we caught for the crab trap, that was about it. It was a tough day fishing, but it was better than a good day at work.
That's it.
Go at it, but there's always next time. When it happens like that, when you dock the boat and wash it up, we say, well, boys, we'll try them again next time.
Hey, That's the good thing.
Look here, Kenny Wayne. How they talking about it raining so much? Look here, if you out and about out there around Floyd Town after all this rain and everything, you know how rain brings things up to the surface.
Yes, sir.
Look out there, walk around out there. You're gonna be cross. It's gonna be cross 45 over there in a kind of a mayhaw pond across over there. See if you find a pair of alligator shoes out there.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I remember the story about the alligator shoes, but I don't want to get in trouble for saying the wrong thing. But yes, sir, they out here. They for sure. And when it rains like this, when you ride by our place, it don't look like we're on a hill, but we're on a hill and everything's draining towards Acox Creek.
Yeah.
But I have seen crawfish, I've seen tadpoles, I've seen little minnows out of the swamp. Big pond worms just getting washed down the line. I said, where in the world them come from? But when all this water shows up like this, man, it's like a little creek in my driveway.
Bringing it up to the top of the ground, man. Hey,
they bring it to the top of the ground. And when I was thinking about y'all's phone call, and I said, the good Lord giving us all this rain, and it just made me think, He already knows what we need before we ask Him.
That's it.
Exactly right.
You hit it on the head, brother.
And and I pray that everybody's got a safe weather night tonight. But God knows what we need before we even ask Him.
You're right, brother. Yep. Any words of wisdom before you leave us?
Yes, sir. It's been a tough day, sledding. Just the only backup plan we need is getting back up when we get knocked down and go at it. And excuse me, this is the day the Lord made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it.
That's it, brother.
Thank y'all for having me on the show. I appreciate y'all sharing my ad.
We will see you next week, brother. God bless you. Have a good one.
And I hope I can show some fish next week. If not, I'm gonna show $100 bills or plumbing jobs or something. We'll have something to show.
I like it, baby.
Brother. Have a good one. God bless you.
All right, so
Sometimes you need a lawyer in your corner who ain't scared to fight. He'll defend you, don't matter if you are wrong or right. He's a South Georgia redneck with a ponytail and a law degree. With Billy Schindler as your lawyer, you will always be found not guilty. Just looking at Billy Schindler makes that DA weak. He'll mumble and fumble and be scared to speak. He'll shout, "Your Honor, I surrender, 'cause I know when I'm beat." Call Billy Schindler when the man has got them cuffs on tight. He'll fuss and cuss and slash and bun, shake his fist and holler, "I'm in your corner, let's fight, fight, fight."
Shingler Law, Donaldsonville, Georgia, 229-524-1225.
Marvin,
I cut you off.
yeah, you went to Shangler too quick. So when I'm wrong, I'll admit it. And Floyd, once again, his knowledge outweighed everything and everybody. So I went to my old mechanicing thing and looked it up right here. And on the Ford Thunderbird, the Landau package gave the Thunderbird a more upscale, formal appearance. The Landau was a vinyl covered roof with decorative Landau bars, S-shaped bars on the rear roof pillars. It was often a more luxurious interior with upgraded trim and features. The Landau Thunderbird was in the top of its class for Ford vehicles amongst those particular year models. So that tells you a little bit about Floyd right there.
For your driving and riding pleasure, the Landau. Well, Mr. Floyd B. Lloyd.
What was the gas cost on it, though?
Gas, man. Please. Yeah. You kidding me? Man, my shoes that I wore back then cost more than most folks a set of tires on their car.
Like them you
Why-
lost in
yeah,
Floyd
like him, I
Town.
lost in Floyd. Why am I worried about a gallon of gas?
So
I,
that
I
then
was
it,
like I was like Floyd. I like the comfortable cars, Floyd. I
Yeah.
had in 1974 or somewhere along in there, I had a Mercury Marquis Brougham,
That's it, the Broganham. Huh?
broken ham,
Was it a
and it was
photo or two
about the
door? Photo? Was it
two.
photo or two door? Two door,
It
yeah.
was two.
Broganham.
It was equivalent to the. It was equivalent, pretty much, probably the same frame that the Thunderbird came on.
Probably would.
So let me ask you this question. I ain't being nosy, but in your lifetime, how many automobiles have you
I
owned?
don't, man, that's insignificant.
this
You
was
don't
a
know about possessions and all that. My possessions don't mean
That's
anything,
right.
man.
You can't take them with you.
Yeah, you know,
this was a this was a
you
transitional.
things change in your life, you
Yeah,
know.
this was a transitional vehicle here for Floyd because
Yeah, it was. That was
see, there's some
very
truth. He was going from the speed. And you know some truth in what he was saying earlier. He was going from the speed, even though me and Rojo still don't think he's telling the truth about the speed thing. But he was transitioning to a more luxurious ride. He
comfort,
There
had
you
them
comfortable
go.
lifestyle.
ladies.
But
He
you've
had them
always been
ladies.
stylish.
I don't know about that, but I always had enough money to buy me some nice clothes and shoes, if you will.
You like shoes.
I like shoes. Yeah, I like shoes. Shoes make a statement about people.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You ever seen a woman walking down the street with a pair of them stiletto high heel shoes on?
Mm-hmm.
You ever seen that? Huh? Wait, what is it? What is that? What are you thinking in your mind when you see that, Mark?
She's got
What,
class.
no.
She
Oh, that's the
she
wrong
got
word, Mark.
money.
Uh-huh.
I'm,
Here's the
I'm
first thing
thinking her
that comes
feet
up to your
hurt.
mind, Marvin. When Marvin sees a woman walking around in like, let's say red or yellow high heel stiletto shoes. Here's the first thing Marvin's gonna think of. That woman is not a Pentecostal. Huh? Am I right, Marvin?
You right, Platt.
I know you, Marvin. I know you better than you know yourself.
You're right. You get that one. So. Hey, Quincy, you about ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, hang on. We're coming right back.
Mornings at the station start right on the square in Colquitt, Georgia. Open Monday through Friday from 6 to 10 a.m. It's your go-to spot for a fresh, hot breakfast and a friendly face to start your day. Then, when the day rolls on, head on down to Bainbridge and follow the smoke to J3 Barbecue, where it's more than just a meal. It's the art of turning strangers into friends by treating them like family. At J3, you'll find slow-cooked barbecue done right, homemade ice cream, and serious flavor in every bite. Family-owned, with a true family atmosphere, where every guest is welcome like one of their own. Dine in, carry out, or let J3 handle your catering, because great food brings people together. So start your morning at the station in Colquitt and end your day at J3 Barbecue in Bainbridge. Good food, good people. 2 stops, 1 unforgettable experience. The station and J3 Barbecue are the proud sponsor of Q-Tips with Queasel.
So, all this rain and all that we've had the other day, I think, Marvin, what did you say we had 4 point something inches in here in town? What did you tell me we had? You remember?
Marvin had to step out a minute. He had to send a fax to Cleveland.
Yeah. Well, we had a little over 4 inches in a very short time, and then we going through this rain tonight, and then um down in this part of the country, all of us live around water at some type. We either cross a bridge or we ride beside it. We close to the Gulf Coast. There's several rivers all down here, creeks, lakes, all kind of water that would be around us and could be a hazard to us if we are in our vehicles and we happen to not pay attention to what we're doing and run off the road, run off a bridge, or get in a vehicle accident, get knocked off of a bridge over into some water. And it doesn't take a lot of water to drown in. I have worked some vehicle accidents where people have drowned in less than a foot of water. and I've worked it where they drowned in 2 to 3 foot of water, and I've worked them where they've drowned in 10 or 12 foot of water. But my tip today is each one of us should have something always with us, within our reach, within the driver's reach in your car, to bust your side window. Because if that car goes underwater, if it goes underwater of any significant depth, you can't open the door. If it's in shallow water, chances are that the door is wedged and you can't open it. So you need to open that window. And the windows are made that they don't shatter, but on impact most of the time. But if you hit them and bust them in the right way, they will shatter and come out. They're not laminated like the windshield. So I recommend everybody, you can get them at Home Depot or a hardware store anywhere, like something as simple as a center punch. And you just stick it in the corner of your window and it pops it and snaps that window out, and out you can crawl or out you can go.
And Quizzer, they make them too that you can cut your seatbelt with them too.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do. And
I got one of those.
there has been I mean, I've worked some really bad calls where people were fine, they just couldn't get out of the car, and they drowned. So make that investment. I mean, I think probably less than $25 that you could have something to protect you and your family. And the only problem is that the folks with these electric cars, they're beginning to make the side windows just like they are with the front. They're laminated, and you can't take a center punch. They're like the front windshield. You can't take a center punch and punch them out. You'll have to saw them out. But I mean, you have to deal with all that stuff. If you want to drive a car with a stitchy cord hanging out the back of it, that's your business. But it comes with a lot of other things that are dangerous. Uh, Regular cars that regular folks drive like us, buy your center punch, have something to protect you and your family, and punch your way out.
There you
That's
go.
Queasville's Q-tip for safety tonight.
I want to tell y'all this. I got a text last night. Floyd, you'll appreciate this. I already told Queasel about it. I had a text from a man last night. He had gone to the Dollar General store, and someone passing through was stranded, and he asked me, he said, is there a public vehicle charger in Colquitt? Somebody has pulled up to the Dollar General and they have run out of electricity.
Electricity on electric cars. We ain't got one.
You know what I told?
We got to find somebody with a stitcher cord.
Listen to what Queasel said.
I said call a wrecker. I couldn't happen in a better place to a better person, whoever that is. Call a wrecker and let him come tow that fuel-saving electric car that if it was to catch on fire, nobody can put out. If you was to get in a
Get it out of here. Yeah.
Can you imagine if you coming from Atlanta and coming down this way and coming through Colquitt to get to the beach, and you run out of electricity in Colquitt, Georgia, and there is no vehicle charger?
Well, see, people that drive electric cars, they don't take that into consideration.
Yeah.
They don't think ahead. They're not thinking ahead. People that drive electric cars are dangerous. Away from them.
And they were promised by a brain dead president that there were going to be how many thousand Queasville these?
Oh, there's gonna be thousands of them everywhere.
Well,
Yeah.
and
Every quarter mile gonna be a charging
Charlie,
station. I think it'd be a
you just made the whole point. If Joe Biden electric cars, if Joe Biden thought it was such a great idea, everybody that's got common sense ought to know it wouldn't be no good idea.
There you go.
He thought it was going to be a good idea.
If you got an electric car, do not come through Colquitt, Georgia.
Amen.
Here's the deal: we don't want you here. If you get your fire, we can't put you out.
We can't charge you.
You can't charge you. We ain't got no charger.
Can't put you
I'm
out.
not gonna loan you my electricity and my stitcher cord to charge your stupid electric car. If you got an electric car, do not come through Colquitt, Georgia. We do not want your business, because if it catches on fire, you're gonna burn a good business down somewhere that's around you there.
Look at here, Floyd. Look at here. They ain't even got door handles on them. Look, there's cases, and this. I mean, we joke and cut up about a lot of this stuff, and this ain't funny. But there's cases filed where people have actually burned to death in the car because they've had an electrical short. They're in the electric. The door opens by an electric switch. You mash a button. Now they have to have a mechanical one, and some of them's got wires and cables, but they're hid so that it don't mess up the decor of the car. And if you don't know where it is and it don't work
You
right,
burn up.
Yep.
we can't get in there because you can't bust the windshield. You don't know where to cut with the jaws of life because you cut the wrong place, you're gonna get electrocuted. Every
Did
time
you
we
know that?
Yeah,
I didn't know that. You can cut our firemen working could cut the wrong place and get electrocuted.
Yeah.
That's
Well, it's
it.
like an electric chair, man. They got these batteries everywhere. Big old batteries. You fry you. Anyway, stay out of Congress. Stay out of Miller County if you got an electric car. Go somewhere. Go through Early County.
We'll be right back.
In Southwest Georgia, quality still means something. At Sowega Meat Company, we're proud to bring you the best, from pasture to plate. Step inside our 11,100 square foot USDA inspected processing facility, where tradition meets precision, and every cut is handled with care. Whether you need custom butchering, premium cuts for your table, or fresh, locally sourced specialty groceries, we've got you covered. 2 convenient locations to serve you: 1699 Highway 27 North in Colquitt, Georgia, and 17965 US Highway 431 South in Headland, Alabama. Because around here, we don't just sell meat. We deliver quality you can trust and flavor you can taste. Call 229-758-8600 or visit SowegaMeatCompany.com. Sowega Meat Company, rooted in tradition, cut above the rest.
Hey guys, it's time for Marv's Minute in the Word. Faith, hope, truth, and love. Our scripture this week is Romans 12:12. Rejoice in hope, be patient in tribulation, be constant in prayer. You know, even as Christians, we are not promised a life without struggle. In fact, the Bible makes it clear that the world will hate us for our love of Jesus. But the thing that you and I need to be reminded of, that we've got promises from God that He will walk with us through every trial, every tribulation. Paul's real strong when he uses that word rejoice in hope. I've had people say, preacher, how you rejoice in hope, be patient in tribulation, and constant in prayer. You can only do it through a spirit-filled life, trusting totally, fully, and completely. When you can't understand your circumstances, you can't understand what's going on around you, you just trust in the Word of God and the promises of God that He gives us, and you cling to the fact that they are truth. You know, all of us are going to have issues going on. Karen Peck, a gospel singer, has a song that she sings called Everybody's Going Through Something. And there's truth in that. Christians are not exempt from persecution, trials, and tribulations. And Paul knew this. And Paul told them, he said, rejoice in hope, knowing that our hope in Christ, when we root our hope in Christ, we are rooted to the rock. Be patient in tribulation. Don't get exacerbated. Don't let your circumstances cause you to lose patience. But be constant in prayer, calling out to the Lord every day, every moment. Lord, help me, I pray. That's been Marv's Minute in the Word this week on Dirt Road Sports and Charlie Platt Live. Now we are fortunate to go to Floyd's Frolicans, brought to us by Berry Hill Auctioneer Company, our good friend, our confidant, our sponsor since day one, and our sponsor in exclusivity and perpetuity of Dirt Road Sports and Charlie Platt, as we bring you Floyd's Frolicans this week.
You know, I used to do a little segment called Floyd's List of Impossibilities. Well, I've kind of gone back to that this week rather than telling y'all a story, because, it's good to keep up with what's going on, how people are, and the things that happen. And there are things in this world that it is an absolute impossibility to perform. And I've just made a kind of a short list here of some things in order to address this. And it's an impossibility that Al Gore or John Kerry will stop traveling by private jet and take the bus. The impossibility that Nancy Pelosi will ever have a fundraiser at a homeless camp in San Francisco. The impossibility that anyone in America has more birth certificates and social security numbers than Barack Hussein Obama. They still don't know how many social security numbers he's got. They still finding social security numbers on the Messiah. Impossibility that that Hunter Biden will ever join Alcoholics Anonymous. Impossibility that Hunter Biden's laptop that you'll find any videos of past Billy Graham crusade sermons on. Impossibility that a Pentecostal preacher will ever use scripture from the Living Bible. King James.
King James only.
Ain't no Living Bible scripture. That Al Sharpton will ever preach a sermon on scripture and end it with an altar call.
How many altar calls you reckon he ever did?
None. Never had one.
Probably ain't never baptized
Ain't
nobody.
never baptized nobody. Ain't never anointed nobody. Al Sharpton. Al Cockroach Sharpton. It's the impossibility that a plaque will ever be placed in the White House that says Hunter Biden's cocaine found here. Impossibility that white liberal Democrats will ever seek political asylum in Afghanistan. They love them though.
They do.
Yeah.
Impossibility that Hillary Clinton has or ever will be a Frederick of Hollywood model. Impossibility that Bill Clinton will ever be a board certified marriage counselor. Impossibility that Hunter Biden will join the Gideons and start passing out free Bibles. This is a total impossibility that a pig heart valve transplant will ever be performed on a man named Mohammed. Let me repeat that, if I may. That a pig heart valve transplant will ever be performed on a man named Mohammed. Impossibility that a man named Mohammed is graduating from embalming school. They don't embalm them, y'all. It's for you, some of you people that don't understand. They don't embalm them. They wrap them in a sheet, put them in the ground, cover them up, and they gone.
That's it. 24 hours.
24 hours. Got to bury them in 24 hours. No embalming. Muslim. Impossibility that Nancy Pelosi will ever cook a pot of collard greens. Impossibility that homeowners on Martha's Vineyard, any homeowner in Martha's Vineyard has the first name of Billy Clyde. Is an impossibility that a middle-aged man scratching a lotto ticket while walking will ever be anything other than a middle-aged man scratching a lotto ticket while walking. Y'all hear me? Can y'all see that? Huh? Have y'all ever seen anybody walking down the sidewalk on the side of the road scratching a lotto ticket?
Yeah.
Now, how ambitious is that?
I've seen some folk walking beside the road scratching, but it wasn't no lottery ticket.
Impossibility that anyone who knows Joe Biden will leave him alone with matches and a sharp knife. Impossibility that any American Indian or black person has ever benefited by the policy of a Democrat politician.
That's true.
Hey, hey.
Here's up for y'all to ponder. If you are a man or a woman over the age of 75, do not wear heavy eyeshadow makeup or bright red lipstick.
Oh, Lord.
Oh man.
Marvin, while I'm doing this, can you pull up something on your computer?
I'll try. What you got?
Pull up Obama uh, library opening family photo and see what you come up with. We're going to talk a little bit about the weather right here because folks, Kelly Crop Insurance, appreciate y'all with us every Thursday night on the program and with local producers every day, 365 days a year. Kelly Crop Insurance, Colquitt, Georgia. Warnings in effect right now for southeast Alabama, southwest Georgia, northwest Florida. The only warnings in effect is a severe thunderstorm warning that takes in part of Henry, all of Dale, part of Geneva, and most of all of Coffee County. That's that line of heavy stuff we were mentioning to you a little bit earlier that is coming across the region heading toward the Dothan area right now. A lot of flash flood warnings in effect from the Enterprise area west. Good news is the tornado warning south near Pensacola, Mobile area, that is no longer there. We got more rain to go with, folks, not just tonight, but if you look at the forecast, we got a 90% chance of more precipitation tomorrow. A little, pretty much same thing on Saturday. We start drying out on Sunday and then get back to mostly sunny skies on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Look at there, got some open weather pretty much coming up. Maybe a 40% chance of rain on Tuesday, but daytime highs way back up to 91 degrees by Monday and Tuesday, and a lot more rain to come. In fact, some projections have said we could get 5 to 7 more inches of rain in the next couple of days. And let me
Hey, Charlie,
kind of
go ahead.
share with you the radar right here.
Yep.
And as you can see, the area of heavy rain moving into the Dothan area right now. Move that where you can see a little bit better. There we go. Heading toward Dothan. Be heading y'all's way a little bit later on. But the good news is a severe thunderstorm warning for that area that you see where the heavy stuff is right now, but no tornado warning. So let's just hope and
Charlie, I
pray
don't
that.
know if this is the right picture or not. That's the one I
Now,
got.
Floyd, tell me what it is, and I'll tell you what to feed it.
Hoochie Mamas right there.
That's the Bomber Girls. Bomber
Yeah,
Girls.
that's a Hoochie Mama, especially that and with her bosoms all showing there. Three Hoochie Mamas.
Ain't that the ugliest thing you've seen in a while?
Well, it's not attractive to me.
Thank y'all for watching. We love y'all. Stay safe. Keep as Squeeze will probably tell you in a moment. Keep that weather radio, or whether if you get your warnings on the phone, keep them plugged in and going all night long, because we don't know when this little different lines that are coming across our region might fire up and start a little spin to it. So just be weather wise the rest of tonight and throughout tomorrow and Sunday, and hopefully we'll all survive this okay. Hope the good Lord blesses us with no injuries of any kind, or no major damage. We love y'all. Appreciate you. Pray for our nation. Pray for our president. Pray for one another. We need each other. Queasel?
Thank you, Charlie. Yeah, you dead on the money. We yet got some weather to come, and here's the thing that's so tricky about these systems and what makes them dangerous. Well, the rain. today the bulletin and the briefing that I got was over the entire tri-state area, or the entire area that National Weather Service Tallahassee covers, expecting 3 to 7 inches, but in places where the storms keep training could be 8 to 12 inches. Just so you always got a flash flood warning. Uh, Water over the roads. We saw something Monday that we hadn't, that I don't know that I've seen before in Colquitt. Highway 45 North, just past TK's there, was underwater. I don't know that I've ever seen that, but it was underwater. So I rode around this afternoon. We doing some storm prep, and the runoff ponds all around the city of Colquitt are full. Most of them was overflowing. I got a report today that the creek, Spring Creek, is way out of the bank. So I don't know how much more of these heavy downpours we can take without having, there's never been a real major flood risk here. But in other areas, in parts of Alabama and Florida, I was reading today about some of the areas on some of the rivers there is. So be weather aware. Keep your, as Charlie was saying, keep your some kind your cell phone or something on so you can get weather warnings. And the thing that makes these dangerous is when these systems come through like they are, especially spinning off of a tropical system. A tornado can spin up just out of nowhere with no warning, no anything. And so watch it. Be safe. We love y'all. We don't want nothing to happen to you. We appreciate y'all letting us come spend some time with you tonight. We hope we made you smile. We hope that you enjoyed the show. We sure enjoyed being with y'all. We love each and every one of you. And if you see a veteran, if you see an active duty service member, thank them. Thank them for what they're doing and what they've done. We live in the greatest nation in the world, and if they hadn't went somewhere and fought or served, we wouldn't do that. If you see a police
Truth.
officer, a deputy, a sheriff, state trooper, an investigator, an investigative agency, EMT, paramedic, firefighter, anybody in the world of public safety, anybody that runs toward whatever it is you're running away from, tell them you appreciate it. That goes a long way. It goes more than you know, because believe it or not, uh, people are very quick to criticize what first responders do to try to make this a safer world. So, thank you, a smile, a handshake, a hug. You do not realize what that means to a first responder in today's time. Love y'all. See you next week. Floyd?
Thank you, Queasel. Enjoyed it. We had a good time tonight. Everybody had a good time despite the bad weather. We safe and sound. We hope you all safe and sound. Hope you wake up in the morning. Everything be safe and sound around your house. Y'all go to bed tonight. Thank the Lord for what He's done for you. Go to bed. Go to sleep. Have a good night's sleep. Wake up in the morning and give Him thanks that you know who you are and where you are. We'll see y'all next week.
Hey guys, we love you. Appreciate you. Hey, y'all be safe. Keep your weather radios on, your phones near you. Be able to get an alert somehow of any severe weather that may be coming through. Y'all be safe. That's the number one thing. Keep looking up. Keep trusting in the Lord. Keep praying to Him and trusting in His goodness and His promises. Lord willing, and the creek does not rise. We'll be right back next week, same place, same time, for more Dirt Road Sports and Charlie Platt Live. But until then, no matter what you do, no matter where you go, no matter who you do it with, and most especially if you are a man or a woman and you are wearing heavy eyeshadow or mascara and bright red lipstick, be particular. Love y'all.